Carter, a 38-year-old long-haul truck driver, returned to his suburban home at 4726 Foster Drive in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. The two-story brick house, which he and his wife Tasha purchased in 2002, stood quiet in the sweltering July heat. The neighborhood, known for its well-maintained lawns and middle-class stability, had recently experienced a series of break-ins that had put residents on edge. Tasha Carter, his wife of 12 years, greeted him with an unusually brief hug. At 35, Tasha had recently transformed herself from a stay-at-home mother to an aspiring beauty entrepreneur, selling cosmetics through social media and local networks. Their daughter, Sarah, was staying at her grandmother's house for the summer break. Over the past few months, Jamal had noticed subtle changes in Tasha's behavior. She became more protective of her phone, spent more time on her appearance, and seemed distant during their conversations. After a simple dinner of takeout Chinese food, during which Tasha maintained minimal conversation about neighborhood gossip and her recent beauty product sales, Jamal retreated to his home office. The room, converted from a spare bedroom, contained his laptop and monitoring equipment. 3 months earlier, following the break-ins on Foster Drive, Jamal had installed a Lorix HD security camera in the hallway near the front door. The camera's red LED indicator caught his attention, blinking steadily in the dimming evening light. Connecting his Dell laptop to the security system, Jamal began reviewing the footage from his 2-week absence. The initial recordings showed routine activities, Tasha leaving for her beauty product demonstrations, returning with groceries from Walmart, and collecting mail. She maintained regular hours, typically leaving in the morning and returning in the early afternoon. However, as he continued watching, the footage revealed something disturbing. The video showed Tasha opening the front door to a well-dressed man in his late 20s, wearing a navy blue suit and carrying what appeared to be a leather briefcase. They embraced briefly, not a formal greeting, but an intimate gesture between familiar parties. The man's face was partially visible. Devin D. Hines, a local real estate agent whom Jamal recognized from the neighborhood's 4th of July barbecue last year. For 2 days, Jamal observed Tasha's routine through the feeds. She maintained her usual schedule of beauty product demonstrations and errands, while frequently checking her phone and making calls from the privacy of their bedroom. His suspicions were confirmed when Devin's black BMW 3 Series appeared on Foster Drive. Jamal watched through the high-definition feed as Tasha welcomed Devin into their home. She wore a black cocktail dress he had never seen before, while Devin arrived in his signature navy suit, carrying a bottle of wine and a leather briefcase. The living room camera captured their interaction in cruel detail, Tasha and Devin settling onto the anniversary couch, sharing wine in the crystal glasses reserved for special occasions. The surveillance footage showed their increasing intimacy as the evening progressed. They laughed at shared jokes, their bodies gradually moving closer together on the couch. When Devin leaned in to kiss Tasha, she responded eagerly, confirming Jamal's worst fears about their relationship. Through the bay window, he could see the actual scene matching the footage on his phone. Tasha and Devin, oblivious to the approaching danger, still enjoying their evening together on the couch. The security cameras continued their dutiful recording as Jamal revved the engine one final time. The sound echoed through the neighborhood, drawing curious faces to nearby windows. His phone showed Tasha and Devin looking up at the noise, their expressions changing from confusion to horror as they recognized the distinctive sound of his semi-truck. With mechanical precision honed by years of professional driving, Jamal calculated the distance and angle. His foot hovered over the accelerator as he made his final decision. The truck's powerful engine awaited his command, ready to transform from a tool of his livelihood into an instrument of vengeance. The Peterbilt 379 accelerated down Foster Drive, its Detroit diesel engine generating maximum torque. The truck's headlights illuminated the residential street as the 80,000-pound vehicle built momentum. At precisely 9:47 p.m., the semi-truck collided with the front of 4726 Foster Drive, the impact focusing on the living room area where Tasha Carter and Devin Hines were seated. The collision decimated the house's front wall. The truck's massive grille, designed to protect against highway debris, became a battering ram that splintered the wooden frame and shattered the bay window. The beige microfiber couch, a testament to happier times, was crushed beneath the truck's chrome bumper. The security cameras captured the final moments before being destroyed in the impact, their feeds cutting to static on Jamal's phone. The crash generated a catastrophic chain reaction throughout the structure. Support beams snapped like matchsticks under the force of the impact. The second floor partially collapsed into the living room, adding to the devastation. The truck's momentum carried it 15 feet into the house before finally stopping, its engine still running amid the destruction. Emergency calls flooded the Baton Rouge Police Department's dispatch center. Neighbors reported the sound of the crash echoing through the previously quiet subdivision. The impact triggered several car alarms along Foster Drive, their sirens mixing with the screams of startled residents emerging from their homes. Jamal Carter emerged from the truck's cab with methodical calmness. His work boots crunched on broken glass and splintered drywall as he surveyed the destruction. The living room, once a symbol of domestic comfort, had become a tomb of twisted metal and broken furniture. Dust and smoke from ruptured electrical wiring filled the air, creating a haze illuminated by the truck's still burning headlights. The bodies of Tasha Carter and Devin Hines lay motionless beneath the debris. Found Jamal Carter guilty on 2 counts of first-degree murder. During sentencing, Judge Matthews addressed Jamal directly, noting that while she understood the emotional trauma of infidelity, his calculated response demonstrated a chilling disregard for human life. The sentence was delivered on October 15, 2008, life imprisonment without the possibility of parole.
Ecclesiasticus, better known as Sirach 39 and 28, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their wrath, they pour out their force, and appease the wrath of him that made them. Fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Call Halayim La Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Rakah Kodash, and double honors to the elders and apostles, men of great millstone, and to the rest of the brethren on down that's teaching and preaching the true doctrine of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Shalom Bayat Dawada, and to Zahakim and Akwat, that's out there repenting, to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and also the speckled bird of our people that's among the other nations, looking like the other nations, whose fathers go back to one of the 12 sons of the patriarch Jacob Yasha Allah. Shalom to you, Mashmachah. When Hakarab coming at you with another one, and you saw the clip, you saw it, and that's the issue with our people. They cry, complain, and gripe, talking about they looking for a good brother, but when you get one, look what you do to him. Look what you do to him. You know, you fuck over him. See? Just some crooked motherfuckers, man. Crooked motherfuckers. And then what happened? You get what you want. The Most High got something in store for you. He has something in store for you. And he got something in store for the rest of these motherfuckers that want to continue to be like that. You never know when it's going to come upon you. See? That's why these scriptures say, that's why these things ain't written for a reason. Matter of fact, let's grab this one. Ecclesiastes 8. Right? And 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men and also the daughters of men is fully set in them to do evil. See? So a motherfucker just kept doing those things, all behind the brother back, screwing him over. See? Thinking ain't nothing go happen to you. See? But let's continue though. Though a sinner do evil 100 times, and his or her days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it should be well with them that fear Yahweh, which fear before him. But it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days or her days, which are as a shadow, because he feared or she feared not before Yahweh. See? Let's read it in the NLT. Verse 11. When a crime is not punished quickly, people feel it is safe to do wrong. But even though a person sins 100 times and still lives a long time, I know that those who fear Yahweh will be better off. The wicked will not prosper, for they do not fear Yahweh. Their days will never grow long like the evening shadow. See? Meaning what? They should go get cut short. And you saw what happened right there in that situation. Days was cut short. See? And you got people, they run around and you see what it said. Gave the brother life without the possibility of parole. You know, those unrighteous decrees that these devils set up. Unrighteous decrees. See? But what Yahweh say is supposed to happen. What Yahweh said is supposed to happen is what happened. See? No matter how the judgment was carried out, it was carried out. See? But these people are fine or hold you guilty because what you think. You're supposed to and that was a righteous premeditation. That was a righteous before thought, right? That you wanted to execute vengeance. Hey, that was a righteous thing. And that's a problem with these people. They decreed unrighteous decrees, these damn devils, man. Ain't nowhere in the world that brother's supposed to get life in prison without the possibility of parole. She got what she deserved. He got what he deserved. You all in another man's house, touching on his woman, touching on his property. Oh, you out of line. You got what you deserve. But let's grab this real quick. Job 4 and verse 7. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent. They wasn't innocent. They was guilty. And according to the instructions of Yahweh Shem Shah and the judgment of Yahweh Shem Shah, they got what they deserved. They had what you think. That was all of Yahweh. He the one that put the rage on that brother, man, to execute the vengeance of Yahweh Shem Shah, to give them their just reward for those actions. See? But I guarantee you, if it was an Edomite that did that, he would have got a slap on the wrist. He wouldn't have got life without the possibility of parole. He wouldn't have got that. But see, it's Jake, so they figure like, hey, we can kill two birds with one stone. He took her ass out and his ass out, and now we gonna take him out. Remember, I praise thee, whoever perished being innocent. Or where was the righteous cut off? Even as I have seen, they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness, what? They that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same. By the blast of Yahweh they perish. And what? By the blast of Yahweh they perish. Meaning what? By Yahweh putting that spirit on that brother to execute the wrath, execute vengeance. See? By the blast of Yahweh they perish. And by the breath of his nostrils are they consumed. You see? And that's what happened. That's what happened, man. See? Oh, it wasn't nothing wrong with it when you was sitting up and serenading and doing all this old shit off a cold glass of wine. But the brother come in and execute judgment and now he wrong? No, he not. But see, that's what's wrong with these people. You always trying to show some damn woman compassion But they wicked as hell. Wicked as hell, man. Now the ones that's not, well, I ain't shit. I ain't even say that, cause they're wicked as hell. What Solomon say? Shit, hey, out of 1,000, and he had 1,000, and he said I couldn't find not one that was righteous, not one. See, crooked motherfuckers. But what should have happened? That what happened? What should have happened? Let's grab this. Deuteronomy 22. Let's see what Yahweh say. Right? Hey, man, these people are stupid, man. Stupid. Let's go down to it. 22. Deuteronomy 22 and 22. If a man be found lying with a woman married to an husband, then they both of them, then they shall both of them die. Both the man that lay with the woman and the woman. So shalt thou put away evil from Yasha'Allah. If a damsel that is a virgin be betrothed unto a husband, and a man find her in the city and lie with her, then shall they bring them both out unto the gate of that city, and ye shall stone them with stones that they die. The damsel, because she cried not, she was with it. She was into the consensual sex. See, being in the city, the man, because he had humbled his neighbor's wife. You went into another Israelite brother's woman. You should have knew better than that. But you ain't think. The vengeance ain't gonna come up on you? Prideful motherfucker. You could have went and got your own woman and been safe. But no, you wanted to go get another man's woman, and look at you now. Look at you now. Through. Finished. Because he had humbled his neighbor's wife, so thou shalt put away evil from among you. See? And this is what you Jays better do, man. You know? You don't have to necessarily go through something like that to learn off somebody else's experience. You don't necessarily have to go through the experience yourself to learn off somebody else's. You can see what they go through with a particular situation, and then you can learn from it. You don't have to fall down that same road or experience that same experience. You don't have to go through it. Learn off somebody else's and do what's right. Or either following those footsteps and the same judgment might just come upon you. Because I don't know what can be worse when you receive the same judgment, which is death. So what can be worse? You know? Damn, you Jakes is something else, man. And then you think these bitches is innocent. It'd be a beautiful, fine sister. You'll be in love with them, man, and do whatever you can, and they'll still fuck over you, man. They'll fuck over you all the while. I'm talking about they looking for some good one. And when you get a good brother, what you do? You fuck over him. You get a brother that love your dirty ass drawers, your stinky, pissy ass panties, and what you do? You fuck over him. Instead of loving him unconditionally like he loved you unconditionally. Some crooked motherfuckers, but let's get these. Just a few more and I'm going to end it off. Right? Proverbs, chapter 6. And we're going to read these in the NLT. Right? The right side of the screen. Proverbs 6 and 32. Let's get it. Proverbs 6 and 32. Right side. But the man who commits adultery is an utter fool, for he destroys himself. He will be wounded and disgraced. His shame will never be erased. For the woman's jealous husband will be furious. What? For the woman's jealous husband will be furious. And he will what? Show no mercy when he takes revenge. He will accept what? He will accept no compensation, nor be satisfied with a payoff of any size. See? So that brother had in his mind that, look, I got to execute vengeance. You shame me. You defiled yourself. He defiled you. I got to exact vengeance on both of you. Because you played me like a fool. You know? And he had to execute vengeance, right? And that's what he did. Let's get this one. Proverbs 27 and verse 4 in the NLT. But let's read it from the top, though. Don't brag about tomorrow, since you don't know what the day will bring. Let someone else praise you, not your own mouth. A stranger, not your own lips. A stone is heavy and sand is weighty, but the resentment caused by a fool is even heavier. Anger is cruel and wrath is like a flood, but jealousy is even more dangerous. And you saw that jealousy was dangerous. See, blew through that house like a stormy wind and like a stormy a damn hurricane in a stormy day. Blew through that motherfucker, debris, sheetrock everywhere, bricks and sheetrock everywhere. See, and all you had to do was just be a faithful wife, and the judgment of Yahweh wouldn't have got released on you. See, dude, man, dude. Jake, when you gonna learn, Jake? When you gonna learn? See, and this place rewards you. It punishes you for executing the righteous vengeance of Yahweh Shem Shai, and it rewards you for transgression, for going against the ways of Yahweh Shem Shai. That's what this place do. It rewards you for being wicked, and it punishes you for being righteous, man. That's what this place do, man. Let's get this one. Song of Solomon. Right? Chapter 8. And verse 6 to point. Right? Let's read that in NLT too. Let's read up a little bit. I'll start at 5. Song of Songs, which is Solomon's. 8 and verse 5. Young women of Jerusalem, who is this sweeping in from the desert, leaning on her lover? Young women, I aroused you under the apple tree, where your mother gave you birth, where in great pain she delivered you. Verse 6 is the point. Place me like a seal over your heart, like a seal on your arm. For love is as strong as death. What? For love is as strong as death. Is jealousy as an enduring, what? As enduring as a grave. What? It says the jealousy is as an enduring as the grave. Love flashes like fire, the brightest kind of fire. See? Meaning you will inflame that person. That brother will be, he'll love you so much, and if you stab him in the back, man, he will think he'll be seeing fire, cause he got that vengeance in him. He want to execute it upon you for you shaming him. See, but because what it says, for love is as strong as death. See, and he executed vengeance upon both of them. Their ass was stuck under debris, under sheetrock, bricks, and everything. See? Blew through him. And then you get a brother life without parole? For what? For executing. That's his house. And then you just go up into his woman in his house. Plenty of times. It's been happening plenty of times. No respect. No respect, man. See? And that's why a lot of our people, hey, you against the judgments of Yahweh Shem Shai. A lot of people, they love it here in Babylon. Because you can just do these things without, you ain't got to accept, no, you ain't got to go through, you ain't got to take no accountability for your actions. It just be overlooked. Your wickedness is overlooked here in Babylon. And they'll reward you. Oh, you got tired of being with your husband, and you just wanted some excitement to juggle several men. Okay, that's good. That's good. No problem. You can do that. We reward you for that. But then you execute vengeance upon them. Oh, you the bad guy. See, wicked as hell, man. Wicked as hell. You Jakes better. You better learn. You better learn. Most High not playing. Vengeance is going out on a mass scale on our people. And every time you turn around, it's something happened to the women of our nation. Cause it ain't no more pacifying from Yahweh Shema with y'all. Ain't no more pacifying. He executing vengeance when you used to be seeing, okay, it was only happening to the men of our nation. Now you see it's just going out on a mass scale on the women of our nation. Because why? The Most High ain't going for your continual wickedness. He ain't going for that shit no more. He executing wrath upon y'all ass now. So it behoove y'all to do what? Repent. Job 5:2. Starting at 1. KJV. Call now, if there be any that will answer thee. And to which of the saints wilt thou turn? Verse 2. For wrath killeth the foolish. For what? For wrath killeth the foolish man, and envy slayeth the silly one. What it says in the NLT. Cry for help, but will anyone answer you? Which of the angels will help you? Surely resentment destroys the fool, and jealousy kills the simple. You see? And you saw what happened? That motherfucker was simple as hell. And what happened? That jealousy killed you. I'm going to end it up there. Giving all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Ha Ha Kodash. Shalom Yasharallah.